I'm not sure if 30 seconds was too long, but that's way longer than I ever last. So, yeah. But
Oh,
boy, so let's see. They live. Holy shit, bro! Like, I mean, I'm not as old as you, obviously, but the 35th anniversary of fucking They Live. I s-
35th.
I saw it for the first time in theaters on Sunday, and both we were both busy, so we couldn't record after. But boy, I
Yes.
mean, I've like you said, I've seen this movie more times than I can count, and holy shit. So, but for a masterpiece such as this, because this movie is a masterpiece, like no cheap shit for They Live. We got fucking Jack. Jack's gonna come out for They
Mhm.
Live. But and yeah, so this is something I want to make it different than other people, and I figured call it the Losers Lounge because I know I am one, and I assume everybody comes on here is going to be a loser too. So fuck it. And now with beautiful technology, with StreamYard, I found out how to do the screen sharing. And for anybody watching, what I'm going to be doing is press and play with Lord Toxic here. And sometimes, if we want to see a certain clip, I will play it. And from everything I've gathered, now that I am monetized, I don't want to get my shit taken down or copyrighted or et cetera, et cetera. So I will hit we'll count like 5, 4, and then take it back down because you never know, man. People have gotten people have gotten streams taken down because you're copyrighting our shit. Like fuck, man. So, but yeah, any thoughts before we hit play, dude?
I mean, this is just one of those movies that I got on VHS and basically burnt the tape down to the ground. One of those ones that we would go rent 3 movies, and I would get to watch them. I popped it on, not really understanding what it was that I was watching. I knew who Roddy Piper was because I was big into wrestling,
Yep.
watching wrestling back in the day when I was a kid. It was something me and my dad watched together. I didn't really understand what was going on because I think when this came out, I was about 11 years old, give or take.
Wow.
So yeah, I was about 10 or 11. So I didn't really understand like the concept at first.
Yeah.
But I thought it was pretty cool. And there was lots of guns and violence and aliens and
Yeah.
obviously I didn't know who John Carpenter was. But somebody had told me that it was the guy that did Big Trouble Little China, which I was already in love with.
Oh yeah. Classic.
So I was like, yeah, let me give it a watch.
All right.
And yeah,
Okay. So everyone's gonna see me. I have They Live loaded up right now. Is yours loaded?
mine is loaded up.
Okay. I'm gonna press in They Live, and we're gonna insert our specialty props here. And 3, 2, 1, and play. And all right. So, and just to show people what this will be like, I'm going to things like this. So we'll just do
Okay.
things like that, and then so it's still playing right now. We're still watching it live, but just for copyright purposes and shit. But
I
man,
am Alive Films,
oh yeah,
a Larry Franco production. Are we synced up?
oh yeah.
Nice.
So boy,
Nice.
They Live. There's I like the
They
fact that
live.
John Carpenter's too. And man, like we talked about a little bit, I look up some behind the scenes trivia that as we're watching the film, we can both share and discuss. And so, and let's put it right here for good old graffiti. Look at this, man.
Love it.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
So yeah, and one thing I didn't know because while we're watching this, and I guess it wouldn't be too much of a spoiler, but well, Roddy Piper right there, and it just man, I guess because Hulk Hogan had the whole Comedian brother and the big over the top, and he was
Hmm.
America's wrestler. But Roddy Piper, by all accounts, it's a shame he didn't become a bigger star.
Yeah. I he about 5 years after this, he popped up in a really good episode of Highlander, the TV series,
Yeah,
season 2, which I really liked. He was a good villain. But other than that,
yeah,
I'd be hard pressed to say anything else that he's really done.
yeah. I
His
like them.
character name in this is Nada, which is
Well,
Spanish for nothing, as in
yeah.
uh, the man with no name.
That's like well, I guess it's not much of a spoiler, but as you're watching this film, that it's you never know what this character's name is, and
Yeah,
that was done on purpose.
yeah, yep. This is back when they used to have self insertion and they would do it
Yeah,
correctly. You know
like
what I
just
mean?
a regular blue collar guy, every man, simple as that, guys. So
Exactly.
He's just one of us.
One
But
of us.
but no, I was
One
gonna
of
say, did you ever see Hell Comes to Frogtown?
no.
Oh my God, that's something we have to us and Enzo could watch because that's yeah, he's in that. I always remember Hell Comes to Frogtown. It's Roddy Piper in a post-apocalyptic world, and it's a bunch of frogs, like humanoid frogs, and like
Oh,
all the men are dying off, and they keep men. They keep men to help populate the planet, so they have to tie men down
huh.
and have sex with them. I'm not joking. It's a screenplay by Frank Armitage. All right, produced by Larry
Frank
Franco.
Armitage is also did the screenplay for Grosse Point Blank.
Sure. Directed by John Carpenter. Yeah,
The man.
I don't know. I look back
So
there
we got our
too.
protagonist Nada here in the local, I
Yeah.
guess, resource center. I would imagine that's what this is, right?
Yeah. It says right there, job opportunities. Back in the day before you could just internet.
The internet, yeah.
Yeah. And look at that mullet too. That manly '80s mullet.
Yeah. I never even knew what that was called when I was a kid.
Really. Shit.
Yeah, I just saw a lot of people had that hair. I think I might have had that hair at one
Look
point.
at that right
to be
there. Oh
honest.
yeah. God almighty. Yep. So, boy. And yeah, just that's what it was. You just wander from a lot of guys town to town with a certain set of skills, and yeah, you live out of your bag.
I've done it.
Oh boy. Oh, we got the preacher right here. Preaching the Lord's gospel. Look at that. Huh. Yep.
A significant character that you should
Boy.
pay attention for.
Till it's summer out. Think glasses are fogging up. Shit.
Your glasses are fogging up?
Oh yeah. we had a heat wave the past 2 days. It's been like 94 degrees in New York right now.
Jesus.
It's been crazy hot.
It's been pretty hot here in Kansas as well.
Yeah. That's why I had to put the AC on for it, because I don't want to have all the background noise. Plus, I got my ice cold jack. So
yeah.
Now, see, when the cops show up like this, I mean, you would know more about law enforcement than me. Like, is that a public disturbance, or what's that labeled as?
It really just depends on the town. I mean, if you're doing some kind of public group thing and you're speaking out, your First Amendment rights and public assembly are pretty much covered, but they might have city or local ordinances that can go against it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
That's it too, man. All these homeless camps. Apparently, another behind the scenes thing that John Carpenter really used actual homeless camps and homeless people, and wanted to make it authentic.
Yeah.
Just think
I don't think people realize how much, like, in the 80s and stuff, like, people would like stare at the TV. People like to make little comments about how now everybody's staring at their phones, but people used to just sit there and stare at their TVs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that black guy was doing out there. Just when you had TVs and all the windows and stuff, people just, because there's no sound. It's inside of an enclosed glass. People they'd watch TV, they'd watch the news or something, watch movies, and with no sound on.
And I'm saying that because I'm just as guilty. I mean, I spend most of my time at work looking at my phone.
Here, at construction site. So, this is union job. Goddamn unions. Boy, all the Mexicans right there.
I like the I got my own tools. I like that. How he's a man. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. That's what some people were. I know. Oh man, got it right there, man. Look at that. Hey, that's wrestler body right there.
You can't say he ain't jacked.
Yeah. Kudos too, man. Got to give him a props here. Keith David, not a small guy by any means. So.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Also, didn't we talk about one of our first streams when we talked about fight scenes and
Hmm.
I think this was one of my picks of my top 5. And
Oh,
I
it's
said I had found out through my looking into it that it was Keith David. He had done professional or semi-professional boxing.
yeah. No, I believe it. Kudos to this
He has
man.
to,
Is
he has to get he has to get I'm sorry, he has to get warned against by the foreman. Don't be sleeping here.
Yeah.
Which is probably what he was planning to do.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, Keith David is like I think 70 something now, but guy still looks fantastic for his age.
Mm.
Which I'm not I'm not a big fan of the whole like the rumor of the Gargoyles live action because it's like, yeah, bring Keith David's voice back, but Disney's gonna fuck that up so bad. God,
I didn't hear that. I didn't know about that.
it's more and more every other week. It's getting closer to being in development, and I just
A lot of exposition here.
Yeah.
Things are bad. Things are bad all around. You need to remember that, we ain't got no place in society, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I guess he's taking him to a homeless encampment.
Look at this. Yep. As we said, not everything in Hollywood was sanctioned back in the 80s. You had Roddy Piper and Keith David walk into an actual homeless encampment. There was no extras.
So this is a real homeless encampment, huh?
Yes, yeah. It's like that's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Because says in order to tell the story the way he wanted it, John Carpenter had to look to the streets of America. If he felt that the rich and powerful were exploiting the working poor and everyone else, the middle class, he needed to go to the scene of the carnage. So, but this is real deal. It's not a set. Carpenter paid all the homeless people to be used in the film as extras. Shit.
Nice.
So good on John Carpenter then. And back then, boys, the people nowadays buffets and fast food and shit, man. You were grateful to get that food, shit, just to have that.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm freaking starving right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, it's things that we people in
like Wes, don't you work at a bar and a restaurant? Like, why didn't you bring any food home? Because I'm stupid and I was thinking about alcohol and trying to get to this live stream. So I did this for you people. I'm right now intermittent fasting for you guys. So enjoy that. Cheers.
Keith David is telling him that he said the steel mills went under and left and right, and a lot of jobs lost, and it's every generation. They go through the.
Click on when he gets to his response. Let's click on that. Let's because I really like it gives you an idea of this positive outlook that Nada has.
Yeah.
It should be coming up here in a second.
You ought to have a little more patience.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I'm all out.
Good timing. Good thing you told me. So far, I've been doing 4 seconds, and nobody YouTube hasn't nailed me yet. So,
will you get notified right away if YouTube hits you?
I don't know, and I'm not sure. I don't want to see like something. Bam, and you and Wes are offline now. So far, I've been doing pretty good. No one's complaining. Everyone's happy.
I think that when we did that John Wick stream, I feel like Russ didn't know until like after the fact. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's even weird too. It's like I'd even tell people the powers that be. Listen, me and Wes, trust me, I've had a channel for over a year without being monetized, and I love sitting here with Wes, just talking, drinking, and if I don't get paid a cent for this, I'm happy with that. I mean, if they want to throw me $5, cool, but not doing this for the fucking money.
No.
Yeah, out there just singing the blues.
This doesn't look bad. I'm not gonna lie. As far as homeless camps go, this doesn't look too bad to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty good. This is what Iraq looked like. So, I mean, except no one was bombing them.
Yeah.
Yet.
It's kind of funny. Even in a homeless camp, they have television.
Even in the homeless camp, make sure they got the television.
Like people nowadays, even people now have poor people have smartphones. So. somebody's hacking the airwaves.
Before hacking was even a term.
Yeah. So it improves back then or nowadays. You could hack into a YouTube stream or something or Twitch, but back then you could hack into live streams. Now, funny is the two homeless guys were here and Roddy Piper. They're all complaining about headaches, all going like this and stuff. Like they're feeling headaches off this shit. What's going on? So.
Very strange. And we see the preacher is miming the same words that the TV guy is saying.
Yeah. The preacher, yeah, he's mouthing verbatim, word for word, what the signal's saying. Like, what's up with that? I mean, it's not been rehearsed.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah. They are saved. You know what? It's like Alex Jones. Goddamn lizard people.
Yeah.
The frogs are gay.
The lizard people.
Yeah, Joe Rogan said like a few months back where it's like, Alex Jones is like a broken clock. He's right twice a day. Like, not everything he says is wrong. It's funny.
There's a lot of people that are hinting at now today that what the message of this movie is very pertinent to what's going on today, that we've been overrun by the message by, lizard people that are actually making two separate classes, the rich and the poor, and the middle class has been wiped out. And I don't know. Maybe that's true. I don't know. Maybe there's some truth to it. I kind of feel like since the fact that this came out in the 80s, was written in the late 70s, early 80s, and then this came out in the late 80s, I think that message I think it's been around for a while. I think that fear of that divisiveness has been around for a while.
I mean, scary shit, man, with how many jokes the past like 4 or 5 years about Demolition Man. Like Demolition Man called it. Everything else happened. Demolition Man's happening now.
Demolition Man was pretty prophetic. You can't say that it wasn't.
So, and of course, the whole Simpsons. Like, how many Nostradamus things have the Simpsons called out in the past 30 freaking years? Shit.
Yeah, but when you do 22 episodes a season for 35 years, you're bound to get a few things right.
Yeah.
So Nada is suspicious.
Well,
those of you guys that are watching along with us, you'll notice that Chris keeps taking his glasses off. That's because he wants to
sweat.
He wants to believe. He wants to believe in the message. I have kept mine on the entire time.
God, I can't believe it.
The Lord of Toxicity knows the truth.
Look at that! Look at that there. Come on, man.
We are synced up pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. Same thing too. The girlfriend's telling her boyfriend, "Hey, I'm getting a headache." He goes, "Yeah, me too." So, this damn weird gaudy, these god awful radio airwaves and shit.
So, did they ever establish what is causing the headache? Is it the headache from them blocking the signal of the message, or is it the headache of them sending a signal over top of that? Like, because like you see the glasses give you headaches, and
they never explain it. It's always left up.
Is it because the signal is always like being pumped into them, and so any blockage of it is messing up your neural transmitters or something like that? Like how you get DTs and headaches if you don't drink after you've been an alcoholic for so long?
Yeah, that's a question for the ages, huh? So
one of my questions is like, why are all these people like sleeping in the dirt and in these tents and stuff like that when they got this big ass church right there where people could stay in it? Now, obviously, we know that the answer is because they're working on the resistance movement in there. But I mean, that might have been a question that other people were asking, because couldn't those homeless people have been inside the big building? Hell, when I was 11 watching this, I thought of that.
Yeah. You know, it's
So
it's
Nada, our protagonist. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say, is it Edie's thing or Tough Guy's thing where it's like, why is what's with the toothpick? You have to walk around with just a manly toothpick and just you're
I
chewing
don't
on it and
know.
stuff, and you know, I mean, the
I don't
point of
know.
toothpick is to pick your teeth after you eat some steak or some food, but why were action stars just walk around with the toothpick for some reason?
But our protagonist has figured out that they utilize audio equipment in order to pretend as if they have a choir going.
Yeah, because it's all bullshit.
The people who are trying to expose the fakeness are doing fakenesses of their own.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Fakenesses? Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, we can making shit up. Yep.
Curious.
You know, it's they only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 people in their whole congregation, so not a big resistance here.
No. Oops. Little sloppy, but you know, he's not a secret agent, he's a construction worker. So.
Exactly. It's like, wait, what are you talking about? What message? What why is this choir in this church? What's going on? Because as of right now, we have no idea what the hell's going on.
So a little bit of exposition. We hear the main honcho, the leader guy, talking about, you know, we've been robbing banks and we can been manufacturing these glasses. So apparently the resistance movement is resorting to crime in order to make their resistance work.
I know we had a friend here. Sorry, I forgot we have actually comments.
Oh,
what are those two reasons? Yeah.
You know, one of them is to chew bubble gum.
There's the preacher again.
Getting a little handsy there, preacher.
No, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. Man. The load.
Boy, these captions for YouTube movie rentals are terrible. They're like a minute behind.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. Good thing with the Voodoo account, Voodoo's going pretty good.
Well, got to work with what you got.
Yeah, I'm happy can watch it all.
I mean, I've seen this movie so many times, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Weird stuff going on there.
Weird stuff going on there.
Goddamn violence, you know, man. So. Yeah. Again, since I didn't think we have any viewers, we got 3 people watching. Just I keep going back and forth because I don't want to get the shit taken down. So that's why we're doing this.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing big things there, big guy.
Trying to make it fun for everybody.
Somebody posted a comment on the fight scene clip that I posted today.
I can't wait to get that part.
They're surprised that they even allow this movie to be out anymore.
Huh. Yeah.
As if if the powers that be would take this down, that would tell you something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really. Was it? They did put out the fact that it wasn't theaters, and I've never seen this in theaters, and I was so happy to see.
How was that, by the way? How was watching it in theaters? Did you like it?
It is like I get people they want to see stuff at home, but yeah, some films are meant to be in theaters. This was so nice. Good, especially the fight scene.
Yeah. I can honestly tell you that I have enjoyed every time I've ever gone back to a theater to see a re-release. I've enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm like a 1/10 of a second behind you, but that's fine.
So Keith David's just like, listen, I walk along.
Trying to warn him off. None of your business, none of my business. Let's
exactly.
Just mind our business.
He's like, I don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers me. All right.
I mean, it's a good way to live unless aliens are taking over the planet. Wow, did he sit there standing watch this entire time? Like he's had the binoculars on them well into nightfall?
It's like, what's going on there, dude? Huh.
That's some dedication to the
That's
craft right there.
Goddamn patience. Oh, look, there's a helicopter for some reason. And they're watching him.
Watching him, watching them.
Yes. Trust me, we will get to that. Don't worry. I can't wait. So what's going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Good old. The cops showing up too.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're to the
Here
point
come the
now
popo.
where it's like, what have they done wrong? You guys are bringing the paddy wagon, everything. Holy shit!
The SWAT special weapons and tactics team.
These guys are not playing. What's going on?
Well, we see the one guy casually lighting a cigarette and just chilling out. So
yeah, almost casually.
Now either he's too cool for school, or maybe he was the inside man or informant.
Yeah. We all know it. I mean, those of us like guys like us, or toxic, where this is our entertainment. I've had plenty of times where I'd walk outside, turn off the TV, and watch some cops do some horrible shit like this. And look at this, man. These guys are not fucking around.
Yeah, they are not fucking around. They're coming in fucking heavy.
Yep.
I can't understand why a group of homeless camp people, like, regardless of, I mean, they may not have been in on this resistance movement bullshit, but why would they have stuck around? I'd have been hauling ass as soon as I saw that first squad car.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging around for that shit. Whatever they're there to do, I don't want no part of it.
Look at this. These guys got freaking bulldozers, and they're not like, these guys aren't playing shit. Like, we're just homeless people, and there's a church. These guys got friggin' shotguns and riot shields. Oh my! Like, damn! Look at this shit. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what these guys were doing, except what are they testing out the shields or something?
Yeah. This stuff is like borderline military coming in. I forgot. This is set in Detroit, right?
No, it's LA, man.
Oh, LA? God, I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
They look the same to me. So LA, Detroit, it's not a nice place to live. Jesus. Damn.
Not gonna live here no more. Not gonna have a homeless camp here anymore.
Boy, I think John Carpenter wanted to hit the point home. Like, this is like a 10-minute sequence. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, he's hammering the shit out of this right now.
What you guys know?
So, cops, bad guys. Homeless people, good guys.
Exactly. Jesus.
Take it easy, John. You don't got to sell me on it, buddy.
It's like,
I'm right there with you.
We all get the message.
Right there with you, John.
All right, he's out of there. He's just walking away. Hurt them. Yep. So, poor old guy. Jesus, he said, "My God, help me, Jesus." Damn, the preacher. The preacher. He went down like
at least he's going out hard, huh?
He went down like a champ. You swinging that cane.
Yeah, Rodney King had not happened yet, so
Oh yeah.
No body cams at this time.
Well, our guy, every man here, our blue collar guy, he's just like, he walks away like, what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna take down 10 cops with shields. Like,
Well, he does what he can. He saves one kid.
Yeah. Oh, you had to go mess it up, didn't you? Like, look, you didn't save anybody. These guys are coming in full fucking force. Like, they are like, Jesus. So I'm assuming this is an abandoned building, even though it's got some furniture. But damn, that bulldozer's going to work. Holy Christ, man!
Key to the city, a big bulldozer.
Yeah. Damn.
Be polite, speak softly, and drive a bulldozer. That solves a lot of problems. Why do these guys keep running into the cops with the shields and stuff? Why are they running into them? Like, you're not gonna. What are you trying to do here? Like, you're gonna get arrested and you're gonna get this shit kicked out of you. It's just like, give it up.
Yeah. We've always said people. Now he's inside this house and there's some people in there. But people do weird things when they're afraid.
That's true. That's true.
So
you know, kids, if the cops roll up on you deep, just give it up. It ain't worth running. Definitely ain't worth fighting.
Yeah. I'm not sure when I hit that point, maybe at 40 years old, but I've said that the past few years that I've seen so much stuff that when someone's like a horror film or action film, why these people do this stupid shit for? And I'm like, you know what? Go to jail like we have, and you will see people do really dumb shit when they're fucking terrified. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yep. So the TV survived. That's an interesting,
of course it did.
little tidbit of all the things that got destroyed out there. They made sure that the TV survived.
Gotta have TV.
They got to keep pumping their message out there.
You have to pump I can't say it. The message.
The message.
Yeah, so I mean, we are still a half hour in. Not much. We still have no idea.
Yeah, I remember watching this, and I'm just like, "What is going on?" Like,
right here,
11-year-old Wes was just like, "I don't know what's happening right now. Like, this is really more of a slow burn than its 9.5-minute fist fight scene in an alley would really kind of indicate that it is. You know what I mean?"
Not even to the point where it's like we're 30 minutes in and we're like, what the hell's going on? It's like, why are the cops doing this for? And okay, well, he's in there and what's he gonna find? I wonder. What's in the box?
Of something.
What's in the box?
Of something. What's in the box? What's in the box?
It just never gets old, I swear.
Spoiler alert for 7, 1995.
While people hear me crunching, but yes, I have iced animal crackers. Why? Because I can. So yeah, what's in the box? Oh, look, sunglasses.
A bunch of sunglasses. I like how he digs through the box. Like, this can't be it. Like, the cops did all this shit for fucking sunglasses.
Some expensive ass sunglasses. Shit.
I mean, fair enough, but
I mean, at this point, why not? Why not just take a pair for yourself? Come on.
I mean, yeah. Does he not have a pair? Or yeah, he's got a pair.
Yeah,
he's got a pair.
Yeah, so he took one right there. He took one pair.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. The big moment.
Nope.
Everything is black and white.
Yep.
With the sunglasses. What did I just see? What did I just see? Why is everything black and white?
Yeah. It's like, obey.
Obey.
What the fuck?
Obey.
He's like, wait, I was like,
what did I just see? And the juxtaposition that with the sunglasses on that defeat the signal that the aliens are giving off. Everything is black and white, meaning that everything is the truth when you have the sunglasses on.
Who says welcome to the Caribbean? Okay.
And what does it really say? Marry and reproduce.
I mean, I agree with one of those statements, but obviously not get married.
Obviously not.
Yeah. Yes, reproduce as much as you can.
All right. We're about to find out some ugly truth here in a minute.
Keyword is ugly. Okay, I'd say.
Big time ugly.
Come on again. No independent thought. I mean,
no independent thought.
Consume. I mean, yeah, look, it sounds like Disney.
It does sound like Disney, doesn't it?
I think it says consume. Like,
how far into the movie are we right now?
We are exactly 33 minutes in, and look at everything right there. Look at that. Obey, bought, and thought, and everything. Just it's
because it's not a long movie, and it's quite a while before we see our first visitor.
It says stay asleep, submit. So it's a lot of subliminal messages.
A lot of subliminal messages.
And this thing right now, he's looking at all these freaking magazines, and look at that. Stay asleep, obey. That's awesome. Do not question authority.
Do not question authority.
I mean, that's now, boy, it's starting to really bother me now with social media.
Yeah. Wear your mask. Get your jab.
Speaking of, hey, look, there's a new strain out of something. This is where he first freaks out now. Look at that. He's first like, what the fuck? Now, I mean, I was younger than you at the time period, but to me, that was borderline a horror film because I'm looking at this shit like, what the, I mean, look at that.
The first time I saw this, I was like, I mean, that was 11 years old. That gave me nightmares. I'm not gonna lie.
So I was like, I mean, I forgot. Like, my parents had the VHS, but I was probably about 6, 7, and it's still as a kid, you're like, what am I seeing? Of course, it's like, what is he saying? Yeah, look at his reaction. Like, what the? It's like, yep. Yeah, he's right though. Also, I read a tidbit, little behind the scenes stuff. This came from Screen Rant, but it talked about I guess let's see. I'm trying to find now. What did it say? This was inspired by Lovecraftian horror. Okay.
Stephen King actually did a because the original short story this was based on is called The 12 O'Clock People.
Okay.
Stephen King did a short story that kind of is extremely similar to this.
They're everywhere. Peace.
They're everywhere.
Now at this point, you have no idea what we're looking at. We all we see is like, these things could be like, are they demons? Are they ghouls? Because he has no idea what he's seeing. It's just these weird looking. It's like weird looking people. It's like you have no idea what the hell you're staring at. Like, but yeah. So according to Screen Rant, says any skeleton face alien that you see on screen, They Live, that had a close-up shot for speaking part was portrayed by the stunt coordinator and fight choreographer Jeff Amata. A slight man with a wiry build, John Carpenter selected him specifically because he could fit into all the costumes. So according to the 1988 documentary about the making of the film, Amata was fine playing the female characters because he could fit into the frocks and didn't mind wearing the pumps. As Carpenter said, when you have 14 black belts, you can wear pumps. So every alien is fucking Jeff Amata. That is, oh shit.
That's very interesting.
Plus, for all accounts, this was a low budget film. So it made sense to have one, one actor play all the fucking parts.
Why are the
Oh.
aliens grocery shopping? Like, are they doing it to just appear to be human, or do they actually like eat tofu and fruit and stuff?
Well, see, at this point, we're not. I mean, well, you assume we don't know their physiology. Like, do they eat food? Do they drink water? I mean, we're not sure.
It never gets answered, and you know what? I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah. Obey. Yes. He's laughing now. Yep. Oh God. It's like fucking shopping Whole Foods, Oh God. He's talking shit now.
You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.
I had to play that part. He said formaldehyde face. Oh God.
You know what you need? You need a Brazilian plastic surgeon.
He's called the cops. I had to play that. Oh shit. It's right there. The plot thickens. She's like, we got one that can see. It's like, see what? What's going on, man? Like right here. That's like straight fucking horror movie vibes for a kid, man.
I don't like this one.
Yep. Yep. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of there, man. We got one that can see. Oh shit. So now it's like some of them are like to the point where they know he can see and like, all right, so they're aware of it and stuff. It's like pouring perfume on a pig. Oh boy. Appreciate those glasses, son. Tooth Fairy. Huh. If you don't have to splatter your brains. What? He's reaching for his gun. I mean,
we can all benefit from
huh.
Slight
misunderstanding. Like, yeah, okay, pal.
Yeah, let's go someplace quiet.
Guys, oh damn, clotheslined him.
Oh!
Look at that. Get him.
Oh!
I mean, Roddy Piper getting a big fucking dude. I have no qualms that he could knock it out in 2 hits. Oh, he just shot one. Oh, shit.
This checking of the weapon before he utilizes it, that speaks ex-military to me.
Say, I see you bastards die just like we do. So, all right, he acknowledges that there's something different going on. Also, Roddy Piper, badass. That cop hit him with a fucking billy club back in the head. It just kind of flinched him. He turned around, whooped his ass.
Yeah. I like how he just immediately.
I mean, is he wrong?
Oh, no, you're not wrong, Northern English bastard. Yeah, cheers, lad.
He's just he's not trained. He's just here. Oh, I gotta share this. Come on. Here comes one of the best fucking lines of all.
One of the best lines in movie history.
Copyright. I don't care. I'm saving this for it now.
Okay.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
1 second.
I'm all out of bubblegum.
I have used that in about like at least 100 of my fucking videos. And to go to a Scream Rant, Roddy Piper, I love this part too.
Long hair.
Like this part.
Mama don't like tattletales. Wearing sunglasses.
Mama don't like tattletales. Fucking classic, man. Yeah, dude. But yeah. I
Yes,
guess
he checked the gun first. That was my you don't I'm not gonna lie, man. I hate to always All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, don't get your knickers in a twist.
Look at who are you, little fella? All right.
But yeah, I got to tell you, man, I don't see that a lot in movies. I don't see it a lot in real life unless it's ex-military. To check the weapon first, because that's the very first thing you're trained to do.
Yeah, that means they have some technology, man. So also right here, he this Bart, he could kill this guy, but he's not killing innocent people. That's kind of the premise, you know. He's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, the guy's he's killing aliens. I mean, I probably wasn't until like my teens. I didn't realize what the hell they were, because at first I'm still like, as you know, as an 8-year-old, like, what is he killing? Are the monsters, the demons? What's going on? So,
well, since we got this out of the sci-fi section of the video store, and I mean, I knew it was aliens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and what's her name? This chick was in a lot of 80s films, dude.
She was in a lot of 80s films. Yeah. This is Evil Lynn, man.
Okay.
Evil Lynn herself.
Of course.
Meg Foster with the incredible eyes, man. Her eyes were just
I want to refund
hypnotic.
him. I feel guilty because this guy is he's a fucking saint, man. I think Losers Lounge is original, man.
I mean, I think Losers Lounge is pretty good. I myself would probably say, you know, I refer to Blue Collar. He's hosting. I'm not even a YouTuber, man. I'm just some dickhead that likes to get up and run his mouth. I mean, I have like 5 videos, so you know, I can't even compete with the likes of Dark Hour and Blue Collar. So yeah, I mean, whatever he wants to call it is okay with me.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, bro. I'm gonna try my best to just clip that so I don't get. I wish I could play the entire fucking thing, but yeah, when that everybody I know, the second that episode aired was like, "Holy!" Because I have a good set of friends where we all like the same taste, and it's the internet. Internet lost their fucking shit when South Park aired that episode.
I love the fact on the South Park thing where they go so far to copy it that when one of the crippled kids, I don't know which one did what, but when he goes to hit him in the nuts, he's like, "You dirty motherfucker."
That was Jimmy.
Jimmy did that to Timmy.
Yes.
He's like, "You dirty motherfucker." Like as if there's rules in a street fight.
Yeah.
So like he's like so incredulous about it.
Yeah. Like you said with her, man, that's not context. That's all natural.
No, that's Meg Foster's eyes, man.
Yeah, that chick could like shit.
Yeah, it's so crazy, and she was in a lot of 80s stuff. Probably the best thing that she was in was in the year before this, where she was Evil Lynn.
Yeah,
and yeah, so you know, her neighbor's not making a big fuss. Maybe she brings lots of dudes home. We don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's in one of the Stepdad sequels.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like those fucking eyes, man.
Yeah. So now we start to see there's a sort of physical cost to utilizing these glasses.
Yeah, like it really fucking
now
hurts.
Whether or not the glasses are shutting down the signal or sending a signal to your brain of their own isn't really well established, but it's probably a combination of the both. It's probably somewhere in between, and at the end of the day, whatever the reason is, it there's a cost to utilize them. And so you could use that as you know, a way to say there's a cost to knowing the truth.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, his exact words were like, you know, it's like these glasses make you high. He said, but you come down, there's a cost. So yeah.
We never knew it. You can only see him with these special glasses.
Uh-huh.
I swear to you, we're being controlled by these.
And boy, doesn't that sound crazy. You can only see the aliens with these special glasses. That's true. That's true.
I mean, slowly share them to the group because they're so fucking funny. Like,
I used to have a Chuck Norris poster. I need to get a new one.
yeah.
Where they had a bunch of Chuck. They had like 100 Chuck Norris.
Oh my
facts.
god.
Chuck Norris once fell out of a boat and he didn't get wet, but the water did get Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is.
So he's telling her, he's like, take a look, wear his glasses. And of course, she doesn't believe him because why would she for? Like, come on. Some fucking wrestler shows up, same wear glasses, you know?
We're to believe that she doesn't believe him.
I mean, as of right now, you know, in a situation, yeah, it's like The Rock showing up at your house and like, hey Wes, I got some glasses and stuff, and this make you see alien beings. And you're like, get the fuck out of my house, bro.
I would say that to The Rock. I'd beat the shit out of his ass.
Really? Do you know that, Wes? I don't know.
Yes, she was in Miami Vice as a lawyer.
Damn it,
That's
man.
correct.
How do you guys know this shit? Jesus Christ.
Because I used to watch Miami Vice.
It's been a long time. Did you like the one with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx?
I did. I did like that. Yeah, I did like that.
Oh, that was awesome.
But I mean, I grew up. You got to remember, I grew up in South Florida. I grew up 20 minutes away from Miami.
I like the fact that he's tired. He's like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bitch. I'm thirsty. Like, yeah, whatever.
FYI, his character in Highlander, the TV series, is almost exactly like this character here.
Oh, so, you know, we talked about there's a lot of remakes or like movie reboots and stuff that I think a lot of people didn't really appreciate. Like, yeah, I mean, I remember watching Miami Vice and I enjoyed it. So,
yeah, I thought it was great. You know, of course, the original series is going to be better. But yeah, man, I saw it twice in the theater actually, and I was really happy with it. They had really good sound in the theater. You know, it's a Michael Mann movie, and they had a really good scene where one of their female sharpshooters pops a Nazi
right there.
guy.
Just again, look at those fucking eyes, man. God.
Yeah,
damn.
they're almost hypnotic. It's crazy.
Yeah. Imagine if she was looking up at you while she was.
Woo!
Okay, real quick. Sorry about that, but
all right. I like how he just kind of like walks this off. He just rubs a little dirt on it, and he's just like,
she
all right, well, I'm
threw,
okay.
She threw a 240-pound man out of the fucking window. Oh, that's a close up. I got
yes, she
right there.
did.
Dude, look. Oh shit. And to his credit, I did read the behind the scenes that Roddy Piper would not use a stunt double. Number one, because he was a wrestler. Number two, they had trouble finding a stunt double his size, so he did all of his own stunts. Which,
nice.
All right, man.
Nice.
That's all. Goddamn Piper. He was a beast.
He is a beast.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell that was L.A.?
I've never been there, but there you go. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Again, boys and girls, no contacts. I mean, LA and Detroit, can you really tell the difference?
I mean, then I could. You could definitely tell the difference in January.
Mm. Of course, cops are showing up, and he's all torn down and just Christ. Let's see, bulletproof vest.
Yes.
I fucking love RR.
Chuck Norris once went to a feminist rally, and he got all of his shirts pressed and a sandwich made for him.
Oh shit! Let's see. Really? Huh? Interesting. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta remember back in the '80s, man. It's a different time spot. So
I could see that. I could see that.
Back then.
Not only that, I could see that not only because, well, for anyone who's listening and not watching, one of the chats that came in was almost everybody on the crew and the other actors looked down on Roddy Piper because he was a jock wrestler, but not Keith David. And I could see that. Keith David just seems like a fucking awesome guy to me. He just seems like a guy I would just hang out with. You know what I mean?
100%.
He'd probably be in my short list of people I'd like to have a beer with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he probably can't, though. Because he's an older black guy now. So, I mean, back then, he could.
What does he do? He goes visit the one quasi-friend he met.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't let nobody see you.
What's kind of funny is these guys knew each other for all of, like, what, 1 day, 2 days?
Couple days, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, how many people did you kill? He's not people. He's like, you crazy son of a bitch. I got a wife and kids. And he did say earlier that he hasn't seen his wife and kids for a good 6 months. So, of course, yep, right now he's on all the TVs are blasting your face up there, Bal. Yeah. So.
Did he really think these sunglasses were still going to be sitting in the exact same spot?
Yeah, he goes to check the spot, and his box of sunglasses they're gone. So shit. Old luck. A small tidbit wasn't big into it, but the Spider-Man PS4, PS5 game. There's one side mission where Peter has to hunt down a garbage truck for his suit because he accidentally threw out his suit in the garbage. I'm not joking.
I used to play, believe it or not, the shit out of the PS2 Spider-Man 2 game.
I'll say one thing: the Spider-Man
that was a fun game.
The Spider-Man PS4, the sequel's coming out with Venom, but the storyline, it's better than most live-action Marvel films I've seen. The way they did Doc Ock and Peter, it's better than the fucking Alfred Molina live-action. It's fantastic. I'm shocked how good it was.
I like how Roddy Piper is searching through the back of the trash can, and he manages to not only find the glasses, but he manages to not get any hypodermic needles or crack pipes or anything stuck on him.
It just that's right. It does help. Was it? It's 2:00 in the morning. I'm like half loaded on Jack Daniels, and you're saying this shit like.
Yeah, but it's 2:00 in the morning for us. It's like to him, it's like the afternoon. So, here we are. Oh, shit.
What is he doing there? All right, guys. I'm going to try to share as much as I can with YouTube allows us. So said.
How cool was that he got that?
Yeah.
On the first shot, just threw that money wad into the box without even trying. Nice. So now we have Roddy Piper as what is arguably not only one of the best fight scenes in cinema history, but it proves that he is the most aggressive Ray-Ban salesman ever in movie history.
I know. Said, anybody, if you can, YouTube this fight scene. Said, I can't share the whole thing, but I'm doing my 5-second segments here. So, oh Christ, this is so legendary for all the right reasons.
Come on. Yep, Keith David, an ex-boxer against Roddy Piper. Woo! Damn.
I had to share that scene right there.
Keith David showing he's got some.
I'm trying to break it up, boys.
Hits him with an unanswered 4-piece.
Oh, he got him down.
Before Nada comes back. We're gonna do a little boxing play-by-play here.
Yeah.
Nada comes back with a good 2-piece, blocks 3 or 4 good solid hits.
Yep.
Still trying to get
the glasses.
Stupid glasses on. And what's his name? Frank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank hits him with a good shot to the jaw and then a good follow-through elbow. Gives him the old here, let me help you up, buddy.
Yep.
All right, it's good. That's it. Fight's over,
And
right?
right here.
Boom! And
Okay. Hit him down again.
gives him another shot to the face, putting him down.
Oh, what? He's like, you dirty motherfucker.
Nada goes for a shot to the crotch. You dirty motherfucker.
Got him. Oh, man. So you can take a look. Put him on.
Even at 11 years old, as I said in one of our previous streams, at 11 years old, I still was like, is this fight scene still going on? Like you could go make popcorn and come back, and this fight scene is still going on. This is like, I don't know the exact time, but I feel like it's like an 8-minute, 50 seconds. It's almost 9 minutes. Yeah, it's almost a 9-minute fight scene. It's crazy.
Wait, between the dialogue, yeah.
Oof. Apparently, this was only supposed to be like a few seconds.
Dude, yeah.
Roddy Piper and Keith David got together and rehearsed this for 3 weeks, and then showed it to John Carpenter, and he was like, "I love it. It's going in the movie."
They're right there. Sorry, cut out, but he actually suplexed Roddy Piper onto it's actual concrete. There's no fucking
actual concrete.
Yes, that's not fucking. There's no padding. There's no stunt choreography. It's Keith David.
I would like to remind everybody that these are the two protagonists.
It's like that.
This is what it looked like when me and my brother were in the joint at the same time and we got in a fight with each other. This is pretty much what it looked like right here.
He's kneeing right in the balls too. They do the exact same thing in South Park. He kept fucking Timmy kept kneeing fucking Jimmy in the balls. Dude, look at him swinging that shit. It's like he's trying to fuck him up. God. He's like, man, I'm sorry. He fucking broke the windows. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, Christ. Oh, yeah, show that.
Apparently, while they were rehearsing this fight scene, the only thing that was off limits was face hits. Everything else was fair game.
Yeah. Again, right there. Sorry, suplex him again. Suplex him again against concrete. You know, it's one of the things where you've been to street fights too. It's like it's one thing when you're fighting your opponent. It feels like there's certain rules where it's like you feel like you're hitting somebody, and like right there, Roddy Piper's just like he misses him, he breaks the fucking breaks the back of the car window. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. It's like because it's like you want to hurt somebody, but you don't want to like maim them and shit. It's like there's a certain like honor system with street fights, you know?
Yeah. I mean, presumably.
Yeah. All he wants me to do is just fucking put on the goddamn glasses.
Just put the glasses on. Just put these glasses on. Just give it.
God. They're both torn apart. They're fucked up. They're just like he suplexed him again. Oh, now he suplexed Keith David against the fucking concrete. Oh man. Finally, he's just like put him on. Put him on.
I'm gonna put him on your face, whether you like it or not. You are putting these on.
Yep.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
This is another one of my favorite expressions that he's about to come up with here in a second.
He's like, oh, what the fuck?
Hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their...
Yep. Goddamn right, bro. I'm not sure said it's. I'm not sure about West's generation. But my dad told me. My dad said he went to elementary school, and he met the two biggest guys in the school. He got into a fight with these guys 2-on-1, and they beat the ever living shit out of my dad. He goes, Chris, one thing I gained was these guys respect. And even at like 8 years old, he's like, it was 2-on-1. What my ass? He goes, these guys were my fucking friends for like 25 years afterwards. I met even guys when I was locked up in fucking prison, man. Like there's a certain respect system. If you hold your ground, man, and take your beatings and stuff too, and man up and stuff. There's
Sometimes you got to knuckle up. It is what it is.
I've lost my share of fights. I've won my share of fights too, man. Again, but I'm not fucking Tyson. Trust me. But I've made some. I have some friends to this day that we've had some pretty good fucking some sparring matches. Yeah, I love just like they're both like look, they're both tired as fuck.
Yeah, they are both fucked up. It's like, dude, we okay. We may have gone a little too far.
That's why this had me and fucking Westwood fight. Like afterwards, like we're going to get a beer, dude. Like,
I mean, I would get a beer with you, but do you really think that the fight would last that long?
No.
I mean, is this wild? Like,
it's
my arm is broken, or
it's my fantasy. Put the fucking glasses on.
Put the fucker glasses on, blue collar.
He said, "Ain't love grand?" Yeah. Conform. Look at that consume.
I would just like to point out that I have had these sunglasses on the entire time of this movie. Just FYI. Now maybe my air conditioner works a little bit better than his does. I have no idea, but I have not taken mine off.
Yeah. You tell me too. It's like don't wear them too long. There's a side effect of it.
Yeah, I can handle the side effects of mine.
Yeah, my shit's fogging up, man. I'm in a basement shit. He said, "Where they coming from? They're from Cleveland, dude." So, dude, we are an hour and 4 minutes in. So,
yeah. And we don't have a whole much longer to go here.
Nah, that's it. The best part too is the battle damage. Two protagonists where these guys are both fucking hurt.
Can't be the only ones who can see.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, what do you okay, what do you do now? Oh yeah.
What do you do now?
Have nice beer sitting down. It's like, yeah.
Things were different, man.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, if two guys found that this stuff was going on, like two of us, like, okay, what do you? It's like you're both construction workers / homeless guys. The fuck you planning doing? You guys aren't military personnel. Like, come on.
I kind of headcanon that they're both like they were in Vietnam or something like that. They're a little too proficient with what it is that they do to not have some kind of military experience.
Yeah.
And now maybe I always want it to kind of go that way, and maybe that's my narrative that I like to follow. But I think I kind of get the impression they're both like Vietnam vets that do construction now.
With the
they're
size
the right age. They're the right age, and they certainly handle themselves pretty well.
With the size of these two guys and when they can handle themselves in a hand-to-hand combat, I'm totally fine with that. Saying they're ex-military.
Well, like I said, and like one of the commenters had said on the live chat, the fact that Nada, Roddy Piper's character, checks the weapons before he utilizes them.
That's true.
That's pretty telling.
I mean, we're both wearing them right now, so
we are on our way to the resistance.
I'm just a lesser man than Lord Toxic, so I'll keep taking mine off.
I mean, to be fair, you're not going to find too many men there at Lord Toxic's level.
Well, yeah, he's getting groceries. He's wearing them too. So this guy's wearing them though. So all right, cool.
Yeah. How did this guy know where to find them?
Yep.
Boy, the captions are shit with YouTube rentals. Just FYI for anybody who's into that. Luckily, I've seen this movie dozens of times, but
Yeah.
We're gonna phone it in.
I'm just assuming the fact that he was he's seen Frank getting groceries. He's seen him wearing the glasses because you notice that all the glasses, all of them, like you may have two different brands of glasses. All these glasses are the same brand. They look exactly alike. So
ours are pretty close.
not bad.
Ours aren't that far different.
Yeah. That's true, bro. Yeah.
I like the fact that there are two ordinary men that may come across insignificant to the system, but are now thrown into something bigger than them, showing the system not to underestimate the little guy. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that.
Yeah. So now they're part of okay, something bigger. Well,
I'm not gonna lie. This is sort of like my ultimate fantasy right now. Like
Yeah.
I would give anything for this to be true right now, for me to just show up at some resistance meeting to find out that there's a bunch of aliens that only I can see, and you're gonna give me a bunch of fucking weapons and shit so I can go out and exterminate
Right
them.
there,
That
she
would
just said. So she just said, she's like, we're all human in here. So right now, so okay, but now we know that something's going on. We're okay. We recognize the fact that they're not humans, whatever these things are.
There's less interference.
So she says, she gives them contacts. And back in the 80s, dude, contacts were hard to find, man. Like it was not common to have contacts back in the 80s. Shut up. So she wants to upgrade these boys with contacts instead of glasses because they don't hurt.
6 seconds.
Out right away. Then all of a sudden we get promoted. Our bank accounts get bigger. We start buying new houses,
Yep.
cars.
Yeah. It's like, is that
It almost sounds like the way that Hollywood stars make it. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden their bank accounts get bigger and they become big stars, and things become easier for them to do weirdo shit.
Yeah, really.
And to be fair, would we do anything to be rich? Well,
so
what if I told you, blue collar, that you could go to a foreign country as a civilian and I would pay you to shoot anyone I told you to shoot? Each time you pop somebody, you get an extra 10 grand.
Well, he tells him that we're just another resource to them, but it's like you said, it comes down to morals and values. Some people would take the payday, some people wouldn't take the payday. It depends on what your individual morals are. $10,000 is a lot of fucking money.
It is a lot of money.
Well, it's one I talked about too much. I was once dating a girl, and she was a professional exotic dancer, aka stripper. I'll say, honey, how do you differentiate between guys? And she's like, honestly, Chris, when I see guys, all I see is dollar signs. She goes, I don't see black, white, tall, fat, skinny. I just see dollar signs, and I can differentiate myself from these guys that I'm dancing and do lap dances for, and it's so different in the military, I guess. Some guys could just, you see a kid, you see a dollar sign, you see a paycheck, Right, the resistance.
Wait a minute, it's not working.
So they have a small.
Stand a chance with a few guns and grenades.
That's true.
So what are we supposed to do?
What do you do? Oh.
Mission is going out.
Oh, she's back.
The signal's coming from somewhere else.
Shh. Meg Foster with the crazy blue eyes is back.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe, although Jim Carrey was on Epstein's flight logs.
Boy,
So
I don't know, man.
I thought so too.
I didn't know.
I mean, look at those eyes, Lord Toxic. She's innocent. She's a good person. She's got to be.
I could tell she's lying.
You're a better man than me.
Well, I mean, she's a woman. Her lips are moving, so she's obviously lying.
That's who. Oh, look, an explosion. They're coming to. Yep.
Yeah, they came in heavy this time, didn't they? Well, there goes the resistance.
God damn. They're. These cops are not here to play. Shit. Some good action right here. So
Yeah, really good action.
yeah.
Somebody indeed did drop a dime. I wonder who.
Lots of guns. Holy shit. Damn. It's funny because Roddy Piper, blue collar guy, he can see the aliens without the glasses because he's wearing the contacts. So
Right.
yeah.
Roddy Piper got an MP5K with a compensator on the end.
So nothing you can do out there.
Pretty big in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Looks like even the critical drinker said at one point, "What why was the Uzi for? You're military, man. Why was the Uzi so fucking popular for? It seems like it's such an inaccurate gun. It's such a
It's
gun.
extremely inaccurate, but it's like a little boxy. It's an Israeli weapon. The full Uzi is an incredibly good weapon if you just want to like clear a room all at the same time. So and it's 9mm. 9mm is ubiquitous ammo. So back in the 80s, an Uzi was a great weapon. The MP5K that Roddy Piper is using right now, with a compensator on the end of it, is it's also a good weapon. And again, you can utilize like standardized ammo with it. It's easy to fire, but the stuff where you see them like showing burst and burst and burst, if they don't in real life, they don't shoot you, they smear you and arrest you, at least here for now.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, no, they shoot you too, though. I mean, I've known more than a few people have been shot. But yeah, so you utilize that was the big weapon in the 80s. A lot of people would utilize the Uzi. I would still contend the Uzi is a good weapon. It's an Israeli submachine gun. It's got good ammo. It's easy to use, but I mean, this thing where you see them like firing it and firing it, that's not. You pull the trigger once and it's gone. The magazine is gone as soon as you depress the trigger.
Yeah.
So and it doesn't have a single shot unless the automatic
Here you go
pin has been removed from it.
Our military expert. Here we go.
Can an Uzi be accurate if you use short bursts without any if that spray and pray? No, it cannot. It would have to be set on single shot. If as soon as you depress a trigger on an automatic weapon, the first thing that the automatic weapon does is go upward, which automatically throws off your shot. And a bullet trajectory will go upward regardless. So now you've got your weapon firing upward the entire time. So a smart person will lay down a suppressive fire with what's called a 3-round burst. Boom, boom, boom. Which is the same thing as a Mozambique, which is 2 in the chest, 1 in the head. So you're never really serviced for putting any weapon on full automatic.
Yeah.
The only time you ever want to put a weapon on full automatic is if you're like in a crowded hallway and there's a bunch of people in the hallway and you got to put your shit on automatic and then just spray and pray. That's the only way. Because as soon as you start firing a weapon, it starts to go upwards. It can't help itself. It's going to do that. I don't care if you're Arnold Schwarzenegger or whoever. As soon as you fire, that weapon starts to go upwards. And if it's on automatic fire, it's going to automatically go upwards.
Yeah.
You can't help it. The only exception to that is like a Mark 19 or a 50 caliber weapon that you can hold down. But even that, the bullets will go upwards at first. Now, eventually they'll go down, but the first thing they start to do is the trajectory goes upwards. So the best thing is to be as low as you possibly can.
Yeah.
That's why when you shoot, it's called a low ready, where you take your weapon and you get down and you hunch down a little bit and you fire in the low ready position. And hopefully your rounds will go where the target demands. So I mean, but let's call it what it is. An Uzi looks cool as fuck. So
yeah. And this asshole here.
Chuck Norris did count to infinity twice. Yeah, we synced it right up. Woo! Good job, Australia.
I'm trying to get back to our stream here, but so our 2 protagonists went to this now we're seeing more of this teleport technology, so they're teleporting off Earth. So they're doing Star Trek. All right. So but thanks for Lord Toxic there for his explanation of weapons. So that's why I said.
Some sort of gravitational lens deal.
So for anybody the uninitiated, this guy in the tuxedo, this is the same guy that was the informant living in the homeless camp earlier in the movie.
Sorry. You're a douchebag.
Yes, when Chuck Norris gives you the finger, he's telling you how many seconds you have left to live.
This is a professional setup here, bro. Stop doing this.
Yeah, no more Chuck Norris facts.
I can do this all day. Yeah. So we understand the fact that these so obviously they're aliens. Obviously, this is a alien technology. They can teleport between different planets and stuff. Okay, but they're these are actually humans too, because they're teleporting humans off world. So that's what's even scary. So, which I'm fine with, because people are fucking sellouts, guys. Come on.
Unfortunately, we've had to figure that out in the last couple of years, haven't we?
Oh yeah, Christ.
There's a lot more exposition in this movie than I originally remembered.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I got a couple of my buddies here. Thought I'd give them the grand tour.
Yeah.
Think we can go inside?
I give him the grand tour.
You have your authorization cards.
Yeah. And
Yeah, here's our authorization cards. It's
Just
called
did-
Smith and Wesson.
No, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with the fact that humans and people working with their oppressors. I mean, there's so much allegory to the fact that how many slaves would have special slaves. They would call them, house boys, house slaves.
Sympathizers, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I agree with that. He said, yeah, of course, it's business. Yeah.
Ain't no country.
So we got Roddy Piper with a Desert Eagle, and we've got Keith David with a Sig Sauer.
On everything, the whole goddamn planet. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, I can see that. This guy's just so like, you know what? Then they've already won. Let's just conform and fuck it. Why not, man?
Because America, that's why not.
I'm
America.
wearing the shirt.
Winning team.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's like, yeah, we all sell out.
See you, boys.
Fucking douchebag. Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ, Wes.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Lord Toxicity.
RR. Come on, man.
Hold on. Oh, Christ. Again, more action scenes. So they're picking off a lot of these aliens. They're killing them. Sure.
Yeah.
Good job, man. So
we've got a couple of M16A1s, the predecessor to the current M16A2s.
so like everybody would say, for construction guys, they're very proficient at handling these advanced military weapons. I mean,
well, they're not advanced. They're current to the time. And
Okay.
In fact, technically, a couple of M16s would be kind of antiquated in 1988.
Well, I'm saying
So-
I mean, I don't know many construction workers that would be proficient in handling a M16 rifle or a Desert Eagle or things like that. So
A Vietnam vet would.
that's what I'm saying. So
I bet you if you got on the Google machine and you Googled that, I bet you'd do something would say that they were
God
both Vietnam
damn it.
vets.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey, when you get a free second, pull the 6 second up. The next time we see this, so we got this retrieval team, this response team,
Yep.
and the one guy, the main guy is using a prop from Ghostbusters. He's using the PKE meter to track these guys down as if they're ghosts because they needed to have like a tracking thing, so they like how they had in Aliens the year before. And we don't kill humans. Okay, cool. So they use the prop from the movie Ghostbusters. Right there, PKE meter, right there.
I gotcha.
It's a fucking PKE meter.
Right,
as if they're looking for ghosts.
It's military, right? That's more.
Yeah, no, military doesn't have PKE meters. But I'll tell you what, I see in Keith
You're
David
right.
is
that true? Tox would know this. Was he in Platoon?
Keith David in Platoon? Yes.
God damn it,
Yes,
no.
he was. Yes, he was. I would also point out that Keith David is utilizing a technique where he is earlier you just saw him utilizing the strap on the M16 to stabilize his movement. So,
Yeah,
but I would also point out that they've got the weapons on 3-round burst,
Okay.
and they have only 1 magazine in each weapon. 3 rounds. So each time they depress the trigger, they lose 3 shots. So they'd only be able to use it 10 times. So that's full automatic. That weapon's been empty. Yep. Well, all right. Well, fair enough.
He does change guns though.
He does exchange guns, and he racks one in the chamber.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't show up the
and then
that fucking bitch.
Okay.
Sorry, she.
Yeah. So our Meg Foster just popped Keith
God
David.
damn it! Yeah, I can show it.
That's all right. That's all right.
We have 6-second rules, boys.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're about to come up.
So,
are you gonna try to get the titty scene in the 6-second thing or no?
Well, I wonder what you two would say about that. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll skip it just because you never know. So
Are you?
What a bitch.
Yeah, of course she's a traitor.
Of course, she's a woman.
Because she's a woman.
Like Enzo would say, she didn't say a racial slur while killing Keith David, so it's not a hate crime. So obviously she's one of the people, the humans loyalists to the aliens.
Yeah, one of the human loyalist sympathizers.
Fucking bitch, man. What a shock. Kind of pissed off the way he died. Got her. There you go.
Got her.
Got him. So he shot the satellite, you know. Now, so they shoot him. See, this to me as a kid was always open to interpretation. Like, did they take a fatal shot? I mean, they shot him, but like,
yeah, he's dead, man. Come on now.
Nah.
But you know what? He gives him the last little. There you go, fuckers. Yeah. Fuck you, aliens. Oh no.
Right here. I'm gonna cut out the the awesome boob shot.
No independent thought. So the signal has been broken, and now everyone can see stuff.
For the 80s, excellent makeup job too. Yeah,
excellent makeup job.
I can't show. I want to show it, but I'm not going to. 80s boobs.
Wow. What's wrong, baby?
Exactly. So.
Nada.
Right. Yeah. Right there, Roddy Piper. So nada. But
nada.
Yeah, the character's name was Nada. So.
Spanish for nothing, as in the man with no name.
Yeah. So check out some more chats and so Keith Dave played non-vet Men at Work. You know what? Hey.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. So the film was exactly we had a 2-minute opening, but it is technically speaking, it is 1 hour and 90 minutes. Remember when 90-minute films were a thing? And it was
yeah.
Great into a great movie. Yeah, like part of me has to believe, like, Roddy Piper didn't die. I have to believe that he lived.
I always prefer that he did die. I mean, if you're gonna go out hard, man. That's my thing.
I hate the way that Keith David died because he was so.
Thank you everybody that stuck with us throughout this. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you think of They Live? When was the first time that you saw it? How relevant is They Live today?
Oh boy, man.
What did you guys think of Keith David, a beloved character actor in one of his first big, action-packed roles? What do we think of Roddy Piper in one of his last action-packed roles, unless you count the Highlander guest appearance? I'm still, this is one of those movies I'm still waiting for them to like pop off with some kind of remake today, where they'd have like Zac Efron as the Roddy Piper character,
yeah,
and then they'd have like Zendaya Zendaya would be the Keith David part. You know, she'd play the buddy or whatever. This is such a macho, balls to the wall action phenomenon from the 80s.
Yeah.
This is everything that the Lord of Toxicity loves right here. Hey, did we ever find out were there two main protagonists Vietnam vets or what?
I typed it and I Googled everything, and it's nothing's ever officially confirmed. So you know
Okay,
what,
well,
with you
fair
and me,
enough.
I will, canon that they are.
Saw this
I
in the cinema
know.
back in the day. Keith David death was shocking, so quick and ruthless.
Yeah.
Back then, the heroes usually walked away in one piece. Really worked though. Yeah. You know, I'm a big fan of 70s cinema.
Yeah.
Where you had Dog Day Afternoon, Chinatown, Godfather 2, like that, where the protagonist doesn't always win. The protagonist doesn't even always live.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with it today. And in most of the books that I've written, you can't be guaranteed that you're going to live just because you're one of the good guys and or the protagonist. So
Yeah.
I prefer that as far as that goes. But great movie, great rewatch.
Yeah, that's where I popped right here through. Everyone can see it through Screen Rant. And as I said, it's just not his backstory died with Roddy Piper. So he intended for Roddy Piper to be an everyman, a member of the working class poor who eventually brings down the aliens masquerading as the Burgo elite. No one ever speaks his name in the film. He only appears in the end credits as Nada. Wow.
As much as I love Roddy Piper, I love his performance in this. I like him as a person. How much could this have been better, though, if the original casting for Nada, Kurt Russell, had been in this film? I think that would have been great.
Boy, oh boy. Oh, man. So
what you have now, on the good point, what you have with Nada, with Roddy Piper's performance, is that you can have kind of an everyman that we can kind of put ourselves into. Whereas if you had Kurt Russell, it would have been an obvious Kurt Russell. But I've read somewhere by another critic that They Live suffers from the fact of a big gap of Kurt Russell in this movie.
Yeah,
Kurt Russell really would have made this movie.
Right there, the legend himself, Jeff Amata, the fight choreographer and stunt coordinator for Lethal Weapon, and more recently, Born Supremacy and Fast and Furious 7. So it's from less than a minute to a 6-minute brawl that has become one of the most celebrated fight sequences in cinema history.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just it's a scary part I'm reading right now. It's like They Live says They Live the budget. The budget was $3 million. It only made $13 million. So it's like They Live is considered a box office failure, but a cult classic by all means. And man, it's really sad that like you said, maybe it's just the people we interact with, dude. But like my lifetime, I've yet to, in the past 40 years, 35 years since this film came out, I just don't know anybody who doesn't love They Live. And man, just how is this a box office failure? Boy. So yeah.
I mean, John Carpenter doesn't have a great track record, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and you're right, bro. So but yeah, it's by all accounts. I mean, God, that's why a film like this, I love talking with Lord Toxic and watching this film again, because I always feel like a film like this, if I did a review, no review I could do would live up to the hype of this film. And it was John. I prefer
the hero's name is always John. That's interesting.
I prefer doing a watch because it's just a fucking fantastic movie. And but like you said, I'm surprised there hasn't been a remake, a reboot, a sequel. It's such a cult classic. I'm shocked as fuck they haven't done something to follow this up after 35 years.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how they could do it justice. This is one of those movies that's near perfect. I can find no flaws in this movie. I can't find any flaws in the plot. I can't find any flaws in the characterization. Would Kurt Russell have been a cooler main protagonist? Probably. Yeah. But you know what? I think Roddy Piper did a great job. I
It's
can find no fault in it.
and the biggest question you would have to ask is like, yes, Soldier, and the Drinkers covered this. That Soldier back in the '90s was a fantastic film, and Kurt Russell took a good 18 months to book up for that film. But Roddy Piper, he didn't use a stunt double. He was already a big fucking dude that could have Kurt Russell back in the '80s handled the physicality the way that Roddy Piper and Keith David did, and there was
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point.
We'll never know. So, yeah, that's all I can say is that it's a very underrated film, and rest in peace, Roddy Piper. It sucks the fact that the guy didn't have a bigger career. And sometime with you, I definitely have to watch Hell Comes to Frogtown, because I just, as a kid, I remember loving that film for all the wrong
Put it
reasons.
on the list for sure. I will check out Hell Comes to Frogtown.
It's Roddy Piper versus frogs. I'm not joking. So,
maybe we should consider doing hey, let us know in the chat what would you guys think of a rewatch. As right now we're doing Banshee, but what would you guys think of, now that we have a gap in our schedule due to the shit show that was Justified Primeval? What would you guys like us to rewatch? We could do Highlander, the TV series. We could do a lot of stuff. Let us know. The Unit is a good show that we could get into. Just let us know in the chat. Make a comment, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Other than that,
at one point we had 10 people.
Any final thoughts on this film?
I hope people enjoy the replay. And like we said, me and Lord Toxic here, our schedules are very funny, so this is also the beauty of replays. But at one point we had 10 people live, and I love all the comments. And hey guys, I hope this is very fun. I like the Losers Lounge thing, and we're gonna keep going. And as people watch this stuff on the replay, I keep doing the quick cuts in and out, because I don't want to get fucking flagged for demonetization or like copyright laws or taking my whole video down. So even the drinker has gone through his production hell videos, and they've taken his shit down. And the guy's got 8 million fucking followers and stuff. So these guys love taking down smaller channels. So.
Yeah. Next time we definitely need to put that disclaimer thing out before we do it.
But as I've said,
other than that, I think we should be okay.
Yeah, I have a ton of fun doing this. I'm not I don't care about the monetization. It's cool, but I have fun doing this because I actually love this film, and there's so many films. And yes, think out the writer's strike. We've talked about this before, bro. The writer's strike. Oh, you guys can't make new content. You got your goddamn mind. I have about 10,000 movies I can sit down with Lord Toxic and watch. Trust me, I have plenty of stuff to catch up on.
Yeah, there's a plethora of good stuff for us to get into, and rest assured, depending on what happens, hey man, I'm down if you're down. Let's do the damn thing.
Is RR wrong? That's
Kurt Russell is a better actor, but he could never have given us that epic fight scene. Really? Did you not see Soldier? He did a pretty fucking badass fight scene in that.
That was a different stage of his life, though, man.
Thunder in Paradise. Oh Jesus. Man, that fuck.
That's gonna
take I don't even know where we would find that.
I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll find it.
Number 2. Jesus, man, I don't know if we can rewatch that. That is.
We will not be
difficult.
That's going to be alcohol at 2:00 in the morning kind of shit.
Yeah, that's going to be rough, man. We'll look into it, but shit, man, that is tough to get behind that one. But,
yes, this is my first official. I'm glad I picked a great co-host, and eventually, who knows, other people could come on. But it's just all about fucking fun, guys. I don't care if I don't make a penny off this shit. So.
Yeah, we're trying to expose everybody to some stuff that Soldier was awesome for sure. We're just trying to expose people to stuff that we very much enjoy. Hardcore, Toxic Masculinity Projects, Mayor of Kingstown, The Unit, Highlander, Banshee. Justified. What Justified Primeval should have been. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to put that out there. There's certainly lots of stuff that's woke and has the message, but there's also lots of fucking awesome stuff to watch.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot that what that's called.
Stone Cold. Man, I
Yeah.
love that movie. Good
Yeah.
call. Good call. You know what? I'm gonna put a preemptive bid right now, and unless Blue Collar vetoes me, I say that should be our next watch because that's
Hey.
a fucking great movie.
We'll set it up, man. Hey.
I love that
So-
movie. I
so,
love
yeah,
that
so
movie.
this is a-
If we can, we'll try
Yeah.
to do that next Tuesday, guys.
This was just our first thing. By next time, I will have a new intro going. I said we are, as my channel's growing, and I've always told people I never forget where I came from, whether it's Lord Toxic or Enzo or Dark Hour. Just because I hit 1,000 subs, whether I hit 1,000, 10,000, or 1,000, I'm never gonna forget where I came from.
Fucking
So-
A. Yeah, but
so.
yeah, man, Stone Cold. Yeah, we definitely got it. That still has one of the greatest lines in cinema history, and that,
Yeah. So-
I'm always reminded what my father told me. His last words: "Don't, son, that gut is loaded."
So, yeah, guys. So in the end, we have a bunch of shit to catch up on. If the writer's strike keeps going on, hey, I'm fine with that. We have plenty of shit to watch.
Yeah, we got
So-
lots of rewatch stuff to
Alright.
do, and we're gonna keep
Oh.
doing Banshee. I hope you guys are tuning in for that. Blue Collar
yeah.
Loser has the Regal app. He goes and sees literally every single thing that is in the
Yeah.
theater. Give his videos a watch. They are fucking hilarious.
I can't wait.
You will not be disappointed. It is so fun, if for no other reason, to watch a drunk idiot talk about films and then literally drink and then go get behind the wheel of a car.
I'm
to
gonna
drive.
be drunk for the Marvels because I'm not talking about that film sober.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
All
that
right,
for you.
so
So,
I'm going
all
to
right.
let me do this tagline. I have to actually. It's 2:00 in the morning. I still have to get ready for work, and toxic.
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah,
So-
me myself. I just got home from the bar about an hour and a half ago myself.
yeah,
The one that I work at, not that I drink at, but I do both. I am going to definitely call it a night. Yes, thank you. Banshee is the best show no one ever heard of. RR, I 100% agree with you on that one. my
goddamn
friend.
right, man.
But yeah,
So-
I guess that's I guess we're gonna go ahead and sign it off for now with the
Yeah.
usual stay toxic, everybody.
Keep working hard. All right, well.